Hi everyone, I'm back with another video in the Akashic Records series. So I have talked about a few different things when it comes to Akashic Records information, and I have mentioned that not all readers will get the same information, but also that you will not necessarily get all the information right at once. So what happens is you have external factors that will influence the amount of information that you will get about specific lifetimes. And I have been speaking about this a lot in recent posts that I have shared, in stories, in downloads that I've been receiving. A lot of this information is time released, so it gets released over time. And this happens in my own life, but it also happens in the lives of people that I work with. I just got out of a coaching call with somebody and we talked about this too. So, what happens sometimes is that you will get an Akashic Records reading, or you will, in meditation, be shown information about past lives. If you are intuitive and you have access to your own Akashic Records, or you have received a reading in the past and after that you started getting your own information, what happens is that you will keep on receiving puzzle pieces. You will keep on receiving puzzle pieces, different angles, more details about the lifetimes that you already have access to. Because what happens is that you are connected to this spider web of information. Again, imagine that one lifetime that you are having is a thread on this web, and all these other threads are other incarnations. You are moving along on this path, this one thread on the web. And depending on where you are, it's going to cause a ripple effect in the rest of this web, basically. And what's going to happen is it's going to come back. Something energetically will come back to you due to the ripple that you caused. So if in your lifetime here, you are going through changes, you are perhaps meeting new people that were a part of these incarnations that you already are aware of, then they will have their puzzle pieces that they will come and energetically add to your story. So maybe when you got the initial information about some of these lifetimes, you did not have their puzzle pieces yet. This is also happening in my own life with stories that I already knew, that I was aware of already, that now I am getting additional puzzle pieces to my stories, to my past lives, which creates um, a more complete view of what really happened in some of my past lives. This is something that I see in a lot of people that get Akashic Records readings. They first get the foundation. They get the the theme of what were these lifetimes about, and later they start to fill in the gaps. A lot of information comes to them later. And when I say later, I mean this could be weeks later, months later, and even years later. You can still get additional information that you did not need. Maybe in my case, the first past life that I ever saw was when I was 17 or 18, and I saw a Victorian lifetime, and I thought I knew everything about this life. I'm now 37, and when I was 37, I got additional puzzle pieces to that very first past life that I saw again in this lifetime that I did not know 20 years ago because it was not necessary for me to know back then. So the Akashic Records is, people like to refer to it as this book of your soul. It is more like a living energetic frequency that is constantly moving. As you move your own frequency, you are constantly fine tuning to different chords, basically, of this energetic sphere. That is the Akashic records. So you are always tuning yourself to different notes in this entire energetic realm that is the Akashic records. And you are always collecting more information based on how you move in this reality. You are then harmonizing basically with the frequency of other people that hold puzzle pieces and keys to your story, and time basically collapses. What happens is time doesn't exist. You know this already if you've been watching my videos. Time does not exist because in reality, it's all just connecting to a frequency where time collapses. And you are then going to get more puzzle pieces to questions that you have about this life, and things that happened in past lives are going to suddenly make sense to you. Like stuff is going to make sense about what's going on in this lifetime. And that is why you just do not get all the information at once. You don't get everything at once because it wouldn't be necessary, it wouldn't be beneficial, and also it would just be overwhelming. It would be too much. You get your information about past lives in different like waves, different waves. It's kind of like the ocean. We also talked about this in this coaching session just now. Stuff ebbs and flows, and you don't just jump on this gigantic wave and that's it. In the spiritual journey, what happens is that stuff will ebb and flow, and you just have to kind of follow what presents itself to you. And that is how you're going to get the most out of working with the Akashic records, with this past life information. I hope that this was helpful. If you have questions, let me know, because I am still making more videos and I do want to make sure that I answer your questions. Go check out the older videos that I already posted, and I will be back with more videos. If you want an Akashic Records reading, go check out my website. They are on sale right now, and I will be back later. Bye bye.